Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back here. Hi Hubert, Laura, Carol. Oh, today we have Lynette. Okay, and also we have, who do we have here? Fam, Trinette, Bradley, and Aidan. Alright, nice to see all of you here. Okay, so today is the 22nd May the 17th. How to live trade Forex today with our Forex trading plan. Alright, so over here, what we are going to talk about is the how to plan for the day. Right. Okay, so yes, let's take a look at what do we have here. Hi, Mr. Lim. Nice to see you here. Alright, so over here, let's take a look. How are we going to trade? The first thing first. Before we start trading, we actually need to have a plan. Am I right? Okay. So make sure we identify the trend. All right. And as we go in, then we are going to see what we are going to have and what we are going to actually plan for the currency that we are going to trade. All right. So let's take a look over here. And over here, guys, in this video, we are going to have all the plan here. And if you are new to my channel, remember to click on the subscribe button and ring up the bell so that you will be notified whenever I go live every day to have a planning in our trading for that day. All right. So yes, basically I'm a day trader. So making sure that we grab the profit within the day. Okay. So after that, what we are going to do is that every day, the new fresh day, we're going to refresh our mind and so that we also have a fresh new start. Okay. All right. So yes, over here, let's take a look over in this Aussie cat here. Well, Aussie cat over here, as we can see, okay, as we can see over here is currently, as you can see, is actually the downward trend. Am I right? Okay, so in this case, this downward trend, so we are looking into selling. However, this right, there are times like this. Okay, all these are all the retracement. So very similarly over here, today we are actually also experiencing a retracement. Yesterday I was talking about I'm waiting for it to break the support, but we have a very minimum space. Okay, before we hit onto the bull zone. It's not very ideal yet. Correct? Okay, so this is some kind of a trade planning that we are supposed to have before we actually jump into any trade. Okay, so let's go. So Aussie cat today is a retracement. So tentatively, if you're asking me to sell, this is not really a good time for me to sell yet, because over here, as you can see, since day one actually has already very clearly stated that it's a retracement. So it's a retracement in the bear market. So I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, so I'm not going to sell this because over here it may hasn't show that the is ending yet, because over here, as we see, the resistance is still here. The resistance, all right, is still here. So we still have the big space to go. All right, for example, like this to this, we have about 30 pips to go. So tentatively, the resistance with 30 pips, it may not retrace downwards. So we still need to put this into monitoring stage. Okay. So yes, let's go. Another one, Aussie Franc. Aussie Franc. Okay, let's take a look at day one. So Aussie Franc now is actually retracing upwards once again to retest the bear zone, and this bear zone is really not the time for us to actually ask for a selling right now. As you can see, Aussie is actually going quite strong right now. Actually going to test bear zone, so sellers have to stay away, because it's very clearly that we are moving towards the bear. So that means we are buying. The buying signal is very strong. So sellers have to stay away from here. Okay. All right. So next to go is the Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen. So Aussie Yen, yes, we also have we are also into the bear. However, in the bear today, we are actually experiencing another round of buying. Okay, another round of retracing upwards. So retracing upwards right now. Okay, as we can see, retracing upwards right now towards the resistance level. Whether it can break the resistance or not, like example now, okay, the resistance, let's look at where's the resistance level. Can you see this part here? Okay, this part here. All right, this is the point, right? So this is the point that we are looking at. Okay, so this part here is the point that we'll be looking out resistance, whereby right now where it is actually having a retracement to test the resistance, then allow it to go and test first before we actually jump into any trade. Okay, so I'm going to give this a miss today as well. All right. Okay, Sawadee krap, Gong Si. All right, so over here, let's see. Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi, as usual, right now is still on the move. Okay, to the moon. So we are going to stay away. For buyer, also have to stay away because right now, as you can see, right, buyers. Okay, we are very near to the bear zone. That means it's the strongest resistance level over here, which is not advisable for us to sell. And also buyers has to take note that it's not going to buy as well because you are so near. So a lot of turbulence will be around this area. So for sellers and buyer, we have to stay away from. All right. Okay. So next to now is the Aussie dollar, right? Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, we are actually in the bear zone right now. However, okay, since yesterday after the selling, okay, downwards here. After that, can you see there's a rejections with a long below, okay, a lower shadow that pushes up and become a positive buying trade. So this is not really a good one for us as in today. No more selling first because this is a very clear signal of retracement. Yes, we are still in the bear. So, but you know, we don't go one straight line down, right? Okay, we have a up, down, and today we are having the upward trend. So today we are having an upward, but does it mean that we are going to have a buy? No, not necessary. Okay, so after the selling and the buy is coming out here, all right. So now over here, let's wait for maybe tomorrow or so to see if there is a turning down. Okay, back to the prevailing bear trend, then we start selling. That will be much better. Okay, so sometimes we know sometimes we got to know when to actually pump in to sell. Sometimes we got to know when to pause for a day. All right. Okay, so Aussie dollar is a day to pause for selling. So let's just leave it alone first. All right. So Euro Aussie. Let's move to Euro Aussie over here. Euro Aussie. So as you can see, Aussie second half of the day yesterday, it has actually become from selling become a buying to retrace. So Euro Aussie also the same. Yesterday, it was buying. Then after second half of the day, it started to retrace downward, and now it's showing us that this is in the bull. Okay, it's at the verge of this bull to become the it's at the verge of the bear to become the bull, and now it's always to retest. Right. So now this is a retesting. So over here, in this transition area, the retesting is happening. So that means we got a chance to sell, right, during this retesting stage. So where can we look out for the support? First of all, let's take a look over here. We are into the bull zone, and it opened up to have one higher support, correct? And there's a higher support. Then now it started to come back to the higher support, break the higher support, and it become a lower resistance, coming again for a lower resistance over here. And now we are near to the support level. We are very near to the support level over here. Great. Okay, so where shall be the resistance level? Okay, if we are going to sell, as you can see, this is the top here. After retesting the resistance, it's still not going into the bull market. It started to come down as a lower resistance. That means it's in the trending. Okay, it's in the trending market. So over here, the resistance is here. So right now, our price is very near to the support. That means if we are going to sell the price right now, it is in a risk. So I would prefer, usually for such cases, I would prefer to wait. I'll prefer to wait for it to break the support, and retest the support to become a resistance, then I start to sell. Okay, all right. So retest the support to become a resistance, then I start to sell from here again. Well, can I pay attention to this? I would say yes. All right. So I'm going to put Euro Aussie into my selling list. Okay, my watch list. All right. So just pay attention to this. Okay, Euro Aussie. Okay. That's Euro Aussie. Okay, so next to go. What about EuroCAD over here? EuroCAD. Well, EuroCAD over here, as we can see, yesterday we were talking about, is in the bull zone. It's this is the zone where there's a lot of turbulence. Am I right? There's a lot of turbulence. After the retesting, is into the bull zone. It's breaking through. Say there's a good chance we are going to continue the bear zone. But we are continuing the bear. Okay, it breaks through the bull. So that means to say the retesting is so strong that this bull zone, which is the strongest support here, cannot even hold the price. So that means to say there's a good chance that we are going to break this zone and we are going down further to sell. Okay, all right. So let's take a look. Currently, is it a good time to sell right now? I would say no, because tentatively by looking at this, the trading market, we are on the support. So this is a support level that we are having. And the next thing to go is because here is the lower resistance, and now come back here. As you can see, all right, over here, there's a support here. Okay, tested and break. So as after it breaks, can you see there's a little green candle? It went up and tests on the previous support that become a resistance after it got rejected. And now we are coming back into the support area, right? So since we are on the support area, I will give a suggestion that EuroCAD is good to wait for it to break the support. Once again, test the support to become a resistance before we take action. Okay, so EuroCAD is something that we also can take a look, right? So this is also something that we can pay attention to, because it seems that today Euro is quite weak. Okay, all right. สวัสดีครับ168你好吗 Okay, all right. So now, nice to see you here. Okay, so in Euro Pound, all right. So Euro Pound, same thing. I'm going to give this a miss. Although seems like it's coming down for a bear. Coming down, you know, Euro Pound has a lot of turbulence, right? When all this while when I say I'm going to give this a miss, you see, it went down, it went up, and coming down again. You know, because of the situation in the Russia and Ukraine, that actually gives a lot of turbulence to the Euro Pound because of the whole EU economy. Okay, it's being affected. So over here, this is something that we should pay attention to, huh? Okay, so just leave it alone by not trading it. Okay. All right. So how about Euro Yen? Okay, one thing over here from the bull, higher supported up, and now came down for once. And after that, now today we are having a retracement. Okay, so this is a retracement that we are looking out for, that we should avoid trading today. Okay, we should avoid trading today. Let's take a look. Okay, the resistance level is actually happened to be here. Okay, as you can see, previous support tested and breaks. So eventually, this will become a resistance. So right now, this is the first test. This is the first test of the resistance. So this is going to determine, this first test is going to determine whether is this resistance strong enough. So after retesting this, okay, most likely we will see that we will be looking at this, that first test is actually telling us if it's not breaking, that means to say the retracement stopped here. Okay, the retracement stopped here. After the retracement stopped here, maybe that it will start to come back again. Then that will show us that this is the end of the retracement area level, and then it will start to retrace downwards. Then we can start trading. Okay, so this Euro Yen is very near. Okay, it's very near either to break out, okay, or break down. Okay, so this is something we can learn from this. Okay, but tentatively, I'm not going to put this into my because it is still testing. Okay, it's not that yet. So probably second half of the day, yeah, that means in the US hour. Okay, so probably you can take a look at this. All right. Okay, so how about Euro Kiwi? Let's take a look at Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi over here. As I said, this is a bull market. Am I right? So the bull market, it hits on the resistance above here, and now it retraced down for one whole week. Okay, it retraced down for one whole week. Did I miss any chance to make profit from the Euro Kiwi? I would say as an investor, since I have determined the trend as a bull trend, I will not be. I will feel sorry, or I will feel a pinch whether it's coming down. Okay, so just let it be. Okay, so this is the time where actually the support area. Okay, by looking at this part here, the support area is actually coming towards over here. So that means to say the retracement will stop here and it will continue the buy. Okay, so we will just need to pay attention whether it's this Euro Kiwi. For seller, no. For buyer, please wait. Okay, for buyers just wait for it to touch the support level. If there is no breakout, okay, there's no breakdown, okay, and started to have a buying signal, then we will start to buy from here. Okay, this is for Euro Kiwi for the buyers. All right. So okay, let's go to another one, which is Euro Dollar. Euro Dollar over here. So Euro Dollar over here, as you can see, we are in the bear trend, lower resistance, lower high, lower resistance, lower high, okay, and then comes down here. So that means over here, this three candle, okay, for the past 3 days, it is actually working on the lower high. It's trying to form up a lower high. If it's not breaking the resistance, then it will continue the selling, correct? So as it is building the lower high, can seller sell? No, seller don't sell. Okay, seller don't sell. Can the buyer buy? The buyer can buy, but pay attention to where is the resistance before you hit on the resistance and you got caught there. Okay. All right. So Euro Dollar, I'm not going to touch it as well. Okay, this is gonna be a retracement. Okay, Roger was saying that it's another round of boring day. Well, yes, I would say so. If in forex trading, you must understand there will be time that there is a time that we are very aggressively selling, grabbing profit happily. There will be time that we are in a stage that a lot of turbulence that we have to stay away, and there are stage that we have to be patient for it to retrace downward prevailing trend. Okay, so today may be the day. We have experienced this a few months before, so it is not surprising and it is not common. It is very common. So as you go on with me, for people who have followed me for the past one year plus on this session, because I created more than 400 to 500 videos already, I guess so. Okay, so for this session, okay, so I believe many of us has already experienced we can sell aggressively when it's in the bear trend. We have to stop and be patient during the retracement stage, and there are times that we are there's no direction. We just be patient and stay away. Okay, so this is the experience that you are collecting from my video over here in each day. All right, so remember to click on the subscribe button and ring up the bell to stay subscribed, so that we can learn together every day and go through and collecting the experience each day. All right. Okay. So now in Pound Aussie. All right. By the way, guys, if you like my video for the past efforts that I put in, smash the like button for me. All right. Thank you so much. And also Pound Aussie over here, determine the trend. We are in the bear. We're in the bear. This stage, we're in the bear. So after it hits on the bull, it went out to the door, to the bull, but it come back to retest again. So now it went back to the door and now come back again to retest. So this is a retesting stage. Okay, yes, this is a retesting stage. So if this is the retesting stage over here, that means we are still in the transition from the bear to the bull. Am I right? So from the bear to the bull over here, this is something that I would say that this is good. All right, this is good, and also this is something that we want to take a look, whereby this retesting, we have a chance to sell. Okay, we have a chance to sell. So over here, if this retesting, we have a chance to sell. Yes, can we sell? Actually, we can sell. Yes, we can sell. So over here, like over here, this is a support. This is a support. Am I right? Okay, let's say now I will shift this support downwards into this area. Okay, and next I'm going to shift the resistance down to the previous support. Okay, the previous support. As you can see, the previous support over here, the most touches support. Touches, test, and break. So this will be a good time where we can buy. We are going to wait for it to retest the resistance. Okay, to be exact, over here, retest the resistance. Okay, then after that, without breaking the resistance, and it start to turn down a new cycle to sell. Yes, then from there we'll start to sell. Okay, so Pound Aussie is actually kind of good. Okay, so I'm going to put Pound Aussie into my list as well. Okay, so Pound Aussie testing mode, we just be patient to wait for the situation whereby it's going to retest. It's in the retesting stage and going to retest the previous support as a resistance. Then we start selling from the new cycle. Okay, all right. Okay, so I guess this is something that we can pay attention to. All right, guys. So this is where we are looking out for, huh? All right. So this is the plan. So be very, very specific and follow the plan strictly. Okay. All right. So okay, next to go. Another one. Hi, CK, 你好. All right. So Pound Cat over here. As you see, Pound Cat, we are in the bear. Yes, we're in the bear. But in the bear right now, we are in the bear trend, but it hits into the bull zone. This is the zone where it's the strongest support. Okay, this is the zone where it's the strongest support. So in a way, for this, okay, we are going to avoid trading in the bull zone. Whether it's in the bull or in the bull zone, in these two areas, we are going to stay away from here. This is not easy to trade. Okay, all right. So yeah, just stay away from here. So Pound Franc, we are obviously now we are in the bear trend, hitting on the support. We are so near to this stronger support area, where this is the area that it is not easy to trade. It is really not easy to trade. So you see, as you can see, you want to sell. Who knows? It went up. When you want to buy, it suddenly came down. Started come down. So I think it is not very obvious. It's not very obvious for us to tell whether are they going to retest or they are going to reverse the trend into the bull, which is not very obvious. So I'm going to stay away from here. Okay, all right. Okay, so next to go. How about Pound Yen? Okay, Pound Yen. Right, Pound Yen. Yesterday we're looking out for selling. Correct. We are looking out for selling over here. Indeed, it did sell for like I say about 75 pips. After the 75 pips, it started to retrace upwards, and then after that, continue the bull. Now it is still up there. Okay, but it is still in the bear trend. Okay, so since it is still in the bear trend, since the past 2 days it has been buying, that means to say it's a retracement. Let's see if we are coming to the end of the retracement. Okay, so over here, since over here, as we can see from the top, we are lower resistance. Over here, the resistance here forming a lower resistance, that means a lower high over here. That means it's a trading market. So when there's a trading market, we shall look out for things like, example, going to look out for we're looking out for this support that become resistant. Okay, in short, we call it an SPR. All right. So in this case over here, okay, we are going to see this is the case that from the support here, okay, from the support over here until here, it has been tested until it breaks, hit the support and comes back. So if it's still going for the trending market over here, so I will presume that this is going to be the resistance level. the SPR, where the support that become the resistance, and it will start to test on the resistance. Of course, when this testing, this is a retracement, and it will be telling us that this is the end of the, this will be the end of the retracement. Okay, so then we will know where is the ending of the retracement, then we will have a good chance to sell down. Okay, and in that case, then it will be so much to gauge and how many pips trade is this, which stage is this in, and so that we know what kind of strategy should we use. Okay, all right. So over say right now it's still in the retracement. It's still in the retracement stage. So tentatively, this is not the ideal. This is not the ideal trade that we are going to look out for, unless it tests on the resistance without breaking out, and now start to retrace downwards with H1, a new cycle like green, red coming down. Okay, then you can scalp from it, because this is a retracement trading. So retracement trading, try to scalp from it. Okay, don't go for a long term. It's not easy. All right, you do not know what's going to be like. Okay, what's the next changes? It's because over here, as you can see this part here, there's the lowest of the support here, forming up a higher support towards the resistance. That means it's a strength to buy. Okay, all right. So this is important, huh? All right. Okay, so after testing on the resistance with a new cycle, green, red coming down, then we start selling. Okay, all right. Sawadee krap, May. Nice to see you. Okay, so next to go, Pound Kiwi, right? Pound Kiwi. Okay, so now Pound Kiwi, what is the trend for Pound Kiwi? All right, Pound Kiwi, in fact, one look we can tell that it is already in the bull. Okay, this part onwards, this will be in the bull. Okay, so this part onwards, the bull has been running for about 300 pips. Okay, so 300 pips over here. So now it's actually meeting up with a resistance, and now it's actually having a retracement in the bull market. So it's coming back to retest the previous support. After the previous support has been retested, if there is no breakdown, then it will start to go back to the bull again. So please be very, very careful. Remember, Pound Kiwi is in the bull. Even now we see resistance area. This is only the retracement from the bull. Okay, so just be very, very careful. Okay, so I'm not going to touch this Pound Kiwi. I'm going to stay away. Next to go, Pound Dollar. Pound Dollar. Right, Pound Dollar. Okay, same thing. Pound Dollar hits on the support, and after that, yesterday onwards, it started to build the retracement, and today indeed it is still in the retracement. Okay, it is still in the retracement. That's right. So tentatively, I won't be touching this as well. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is the area of a resistance over here. We are very near. So that means to say, first of all, we're going to take a look at if the resistance has been tested, okay, and it is not breaking out. That means to say this is the end of the retracement. So probably today we will have Pound Dollar to sell on the second half of the day, or maybe tomorrow. Okay, just pay attention to that, but definitely not now, huh? Okay, now is not a good time to sell. Okay, so I will say that we still need to wait for it to test the resistance before we take it. Okay, try to enter a selling trade always near to the resistance before you sell, and try to exit your profit by taking your profit based on the support. Okay, that will be ideal. Okay, all right. So okay, over here, all right, dollar CAD. Yes, okay, yeah, it's Roger, you're right. There's no perfect trading strategy. Okay, even for myself, although I'm a full-time trader, and full-time trader for wow, so many years, coming to 20. Okay, but I'm in this industry more than 20. So I would say that, okay, I will say that for myself, I am a full-time, in order to become a full-time trader, really have to be very consistent. And how to get the consistency is to work with the system. Okay, follow the system strictly. All right. So I will follow the system strictly. That's why there are times that there are certain currency that I cannot trade. I will just give it away. Okay. All right. So dollar CAD, once again, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is coming back, okay, for selling. All right, coming back for selling over here. However, this may be a retracement as well. As you can see from the support here, it started to build up a higher support. And today, it may be a day that it will build out a higher support. Okay, maybe. Okay, so please be very careful. Over here, this is the spot that I will be talking about. This dollar CAD. This dollar CAD is we are supposed to look out for support, and now we are on the support here. Okay, this is a support. Okay, this is a support area. Right, this is a support area, and the resistance area. Okay, since over here from the peak with the trending market. Okay, look out for support. Okay, look out for support. Good. For example, over here, at least. Right now, over here. Let me see. Okay. Right now we are on the support. Am I right? Bottom. We are on the support. So we are on the support. I would prefer to wait for it to break the support, retest the support. Fine. Then we will start trading. Okay. Then we will start trading on that. Okay. If not, I think dollar CAD, it is not very ideal yet. Okay. This is not so ideal for us to sell it now. Okay. So just be patient and wait for it to break the support. After breaking the support, retest the support as a resistance, then we start selling. Okay, all right. So I will guess that I will say that the dollar CAD is possible. Okay, but then we have to wait for it to break the support and retest it as a resistance before we start selling. Okay. All right. So next to go is the dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc. Let's take a look at dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc. Dollar franc, well, I guess it's quite obvious we are still in the very nice bullish run. Okay, this bullish run. So as you can see, this bullish run is very strong. And over here, as you can see, the price action here, okay, the movement started to slow down a bit. A chance that we're going to start selling. But when is the chance that we are going to start selling? I'm not sure. All right, I'm not sure when will be the chance. So I prefer to monitor it further because I want to sell, but right now it is in my bear zone anyway, and started to have some turbulence when it is in my bear zone. As you can see that this is what I always say. When you are in the zone, you always experience a lot of turbulence here. So I would prefer not to. Okay, just hang on with it. All right. So next to go dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen. Next, dollar yen over here. Over here, as we can see there's some turning down, but respecting the support, the white line. Okay, the traders are still supporting the price, so I will say that it will continue to buy. Okay, it will still continue to buy for dollar yen. So obviously that I'm not going to sell. Okay, I'm going to skip this. Okay, right. So how about Bitcoin? Okay. Struggling to see right? I hope I'm back here. Okay, I hope I'm back here once again. Right, so guys, these are just on selling on this Euro CAD, Pound Aussie, Dollar CAD. Right, so we have 4. Okay, as you can see, the Aussie and the CAD. Okay, so focus on these 4. Okay, I think today we don't really have a lot of them. Okay, so just focus on them, and we shall continue tomorrow since the network is not very strong here. I'm very sorry about the technical glitch here. So, yep. Okay. So over here, Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Pound Aussie, Dollar CAD. Okay. So over here, I shall wish you luck in your trade, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Shall see you again.